Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of hashtag Paper Terrace DTJJ, which is a challenge hosted by @Paper Terrace, where we take $20 in our hot little hands, go to a Dollar Tree if you're in the States, dollar store maybe if you're in Canada, and you spend $20 on anything and all you want. You come home and then you make a junk journal. So we are underway. Last episode, I went through a bunch of different things that we could make. And I think what we need to do is start making them. So I have a mess, just a mess. And a pile of stuff. So there we are. So, one of the things that I did was I took all of the green and blue pages out. I inserted my napkin page. I did a little bit of rearranging. I did a Franken page here where I took, these are pages. One of the things I was able to get at my dollar store was 6x6 pieces of paper. And I've made a page from that. These are envelopes. And I think I have 18 pages in total. The reason why I took the green and the blue out is I think I need a more cohesive color story. And that is, the blue and the green I will use to do some decorating. I know I've got that one page in. It's like I couldn't help it. I needed a one page, and it's like fine, I'll put in the green one. Anyway, so using the green and the blue as more decorative elements, and that might help with some harmony. So that's the current plan. I haven't put the signature, bound the signature yet, so who knows? Who knows where we will ultimately land? It's part of the adventure. So what did we say that we were going to make? And let's get making them. So some of the things we wanted to do was circles. And I had a thought for the circles. And let us get some of this green paper out. So here's, ooh, we can only get one. Well, let us, okay, if you can only get two, you can only get two. Are there any greens in here? I think there are. There. Okay, good enough. So here's my thought, and I do have one. I would like, what I like to do, I would like to do a belly band that has 4 little pockets. So let us use, I think we can use white. That's pretty thick. That's thickish. Let's use this little torn one. Give it a home. It's 8.5 by 11, so I need paper that is 8.5 tall. That's 8 tall, so we need 8.5 this way. And I do 2 inches. So I have all of this clear in my head, and I haven't described much of it to you yet, so stand by while I faff around. Okay, what's that going to be? Yes. Okay. So I want that. So that is, just do 2 inches. Just do the 2 inches. So here's my thought. I'm gonna make a belly band. Or it could be a side tuck. It doesn't have to be a belly band. You know what? We are gonna make a strip with 4 pockets, and then we will figure out what we're gonna use it for afterwards. And then 8.5, because our paper is 8.5 by 11. I'm gonna do that, okay. Then I want 4 circles, and these are gonna stack up here, like that, 3 and 4. And then I want to be able to fold these edges over, and then we can make little tags. So that's my plan for today. This is the thing that I used, and I'm just going to clip this together a couple of spots to make sure that the paper doesn't go so drifty off. Get my ruler off to the side. Okay, we are ready. Yep, okay. So I can save 2 of the pages and keep them whole. By folding these on the diagonal and then using that as the space. I'm flipping this one inside out because why? So I can trace it and cut out the trace and then not see the trace. There. I could do this with a hole punch, and I know not everybody has got a hole punch. So let's do it this way. I don't think we're in any rush. It all turns out just the same. Here, got some nice little scallop bits. Well, isn't that fun? I'm going to put that aside because that's not what we're here for. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so first thing, I want to arrange these first. So I like that one. So that would be 1. I like that one. That's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I kind of got to do that. Yes, okay. got that sorted. So let us get us to gluing. Somewhere, here we are. Shoe. Good enough. Fold that over. Do not know what's happening there. Okay. Wherever the center ends up being, that's where I need it to be. So that's going to land there. So I need to start at the top. Let's move that out of the way. This is just so that I can get the circles down and kind of centered. It's going to happen like that. More or less. Then I need to get this poured, started. Probably need to do the centering of these other ones too. Like that. There's that. There's that. That's going to go straight up as it can be. There. There. And then this. Okay, so that was a lot of quiet contemplation. So what do I want to do first? First thing I want to do is, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 edges. Where's the bottom edge? I kind of like them evenly spaced-ish. So 8.5. 8.5 divided by 2 is 4 1/4. Wow. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just say 1 1/4. 1 1/4. 1 1/4. A little higher than that. Okay. Yeah, good enough. They're just going to disappear, but that's kind of what I want. All right. Enough faffing. Let us get these puppies glued. Glue. So that's one, practically finished. Don't do that. There we are. Put 1 1/4 down. So it's going to go to about there. That's going to be the one. Uh-oh. That is not on the square. There, that is now. And that's going to go there, and that's going to be a big blob, and that's going to be a big blob. Okay, that's 2. And then we're going to have this one in like this. And then this one in about 1.5 inches down. About there, like the bottom of the leaves. Okay. Get that one out. Oh. There, it's a little bit of a better placement. There. Okay, and last one. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Do 1. just like that. Okay, you can sit up. Then, so we have that. So that doesn't look entirely visible because we have not a lot of contrast. And so one of the things that I think we all have are black pens, brown pens, blue pens, or whatever. And so what I would like to do is a little bit of tracing, highlighting, to be able to bring attention kind of to the edges. Oops. Oops. There. It's not a screamer, but it doesn't need to be. So then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. And we can have, okay, I would like to do pink, the cards. Got that one. Good enough. Good enough. So this, if I folded this in half, what would happen? It would be not enough. If I did it that way, the cards are not, are they? Oh, they might be. They might be tall enough. Well, I could do this. And they're all the same color, but I don't want them all the same color. This is what we do. This is what we do first. You get a thin to thick. Oh, let's do the thick, one of the thick ones. And this has been open the whole time. I'm sure one of you has been saying, hey, put your glue cap back on. There we are. I'm on it. So this is 2 inches. I want these 1 3/4. There. Okay. 1 3/4. And that would be about how tall? Three and 3/4. Let's do that. We'll do a bunch of them, oops, and then we'll see how they fit. I think 3 3/4 might. 3 3 3/4 or 2 3/4? No, 3 3/4. Okay, all right. You do you. Let's 4. It's almost perfect. Okay. So we would be able to do so that's in, so that one would fit. That one needs, okay. That one got glommed by the bottom one. Okay, we're all good. And we're good. Okay. So that one just doesn't want to do its thing. It's okay. There. Yep. And then another strip. What did I do? 1 3/4? 1 3/4. Notwithstanding that the materials to make this are fairly inexpensive, the time that I am using to make it is not inconsequential, which is fine. I think I have come to terms with the fact that I am a slow journal maker. Slow. Yep, that's going to be superb. So I'm going to leave that in there now because there's glue that needs to dry and so on and so forth. And we need to think about decorating and so forth. So let us consider that 3/4 done. But as a, so if that's green, then we could, you know what, we could just sort of plunk something in just like that. We could even do it on the side. We could make it as a, what am I trying to say? Like a piece of paper that glues this to that, and then you have a flip out, and then you have these tags hanging on. Yep, I'm all over that. What else do we want to do? So let us have a look at, oh, I know. Oh, and I know. And oh yeah, sorry. A lot of excitement happening. Lot of excitement happening. So one of the things that I wanted to think about was this fan. And I also saw someone, who did I see? Juanita at Juanita's Craft Designs. I don't know. If you're looking for Juanita, go see Rachel at Roxy Creations, and she has some recent videos where she is linking Juanita. So somebody gave Juanita a beautiful stitch, fabric stitch pocket, and one of the designs was this circle and circle. So circle, 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 and then like on the counter, and so on and so forth. Might not be clear. In any event, I love that as a pattern. This is sort of a take on that, but I thought that would be really interesting to draw out, maybe on one of the pages. And then you would have pieces here where you have an already made, not this huge blank space, but it's like, oh, I can put in something there, I can put in something there, I can put in a little cartoon, whatever. And that just seemed to be interesting to me. We also have to do one of those at least. But let's work on a fan, because I'm feeling a fan at the moment. So question number 1, do we do this fan in paper or do we do it in cardboard? Let's not all speak at once. I think, so here is the backing of the stickers. This might make a really good front fan piece, and then the individual pages then become paper. Whoa, that was a long time to get that word out. So we're just going to trace now that we have our pattern. And I think that's something that I don't see a lot of makers do, and I 1000% encourage it. And that is, go make your own patterns. They don't take any time at all. And then you have them and you can trace them out. Because patterns are forever. Like, you can use them over and over and over again. And you can modify them and you can do whatever you want. I should just sort of make sure that that would fit in a journal. Just, whoo! Okay, so, patterns may need to be adjusted. I wonder if that's 90 degrees. If that's 90 degrees, I will be very happy, because I suddenly have a thought. We might make it 90 degrees if it isn't, because I want to do the thing. Hang on. Oops. Oops. Okay, so there we are. That's pretty. Do we need it? Yeah, I might keep that. I keep 2 of them anyways. So what did I want to do? I wanted to have a look at this. So there is a large, yes. That would fit very nicely in there. Okay. So are we at 90 degrees? Make an edge of anything. Anyone? Oh, it's not 90 degrees. I'm going to eyeball this. And I'm going to trim. Oops. From the point to there, and to the point to there. There's one. Yep, we're okay. There's 2. Okay. This is why I want 90 degrees. Because this is the pretty corner stamp. Oh, I am so happy. Oh my goodness. not nice to brag, but isn't that wonderful? Oh my God, that's so wonderful. I'm so happy. Okay, settle down, settle down. Okay. I need some paper. Okay, I'm gonna use, what am I gonna use? Let's use some pretties. Let's use some of that. And let's use some of that. There we are. And this doesn't, we don't care about the direction so much anymore. Oh, I should make this right. Here. Good enough. And then, can I do 3? Let's see. Have to be high. Have to be low. Oh. We could just squeak her in. Okay. So, yep, that's what we're gonna do. And do I don't think, do I care? I don't think I do. Let's do it kind of on the square. Oops. Part of my brain is worried now about brads because I don't know that I have any. And if I do, I'm not sure that they're readily available. So the waist at this point is almost nil because I am lining up the edges there to the extent that I can. Oops. Flick it around this way. Oh. Does it have to go all the way down? I think it might. No. Oh, wrong direction. There's your problem. Ah. You know what? It's going to be good enough. We can erase the pencil lines once we get them started. And I need to cut the right line here. There. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Pardon me. I had a pardon me, thought just now that it's the easier way pardon me, to get this cutting easier, I guess, so that the two sheets are even, is to staple at the edges. Here. Like staple at some of those spots there, but when you're cutting, it doesn't matter. Now then, I'm cutting the top one. I'm cutting the top one. Cutting the top one. Cutting the top one, I'm going to cut that one. There, and a little bit of here, there's 2, that's 4, and this last one, oh well, sort of sad that I don't get all of that blue blob, but, well, I can't have everything. This fan idea comes from Cindy at Studio Lou. I saw her do this in a journal, and it just set my head on fire. I was like, I must do that. Pardon me. She has so many good ideas. There. Ooh. Do all these if I wanted. These are not going to go all at the same time. Maybe. Nope, they are not. Let's do 2 at a time. Yep, 2 is fine. Oh. Oh, there we are. Huh. Well, we can trim them, or we don't care. Do we care? Oh, sure that we care. Not really. So, we've got that. I need to put a hole in there. Okay, this is a lot of thinking. what do I want to do? Okay, so I don't need a brad. She says with far too much confidence. I can do that. There we are. Okay, so I need a hole. Hole is done. I need, what do I need? So I need to think about this for a second. So if the paper is here and I have a single hole, that would work if I had like 2 pieces of paper. Or a button or something. So I can make buttons. How can I make buttons? I have cardboard. Ooh, and I took the thick stuff too. Good for me. Is this the smallest one I have? I think it is. Ooh. There. Where'd the other one go? Hang on, I gotta stand up. I lost it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, is it my shirt? Oh dear. Might be easier just to punch out another one. Yep. Because unless you saw it fly across the table and you're yelling, saying, it's wherever, I can't see it. When I turn off the camera, it'll appear. It'll all be fine. There. Okay, now we have 4. And the only reason why I got 4 is because I want to do these double ply, because I don't. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. And this would be an example of I am okay to use a punch because I didn't want to torment you to watch me go find circles this small. Ah, nuts. Yep. Okay, so it's going to be a hair big. My circle should have been higher up. Can I do that? If I care? I don't know. Let's see where we're at. So next thing I need is an awl. And I need to put in 2 holes in each one. Horseshoes and hand grenades. It doesn't really matter where. I just need 2. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. Now I need to be right back because I need a needle and a thread. So this may not be ideal because it may be just a little short, but you know what? We can try. So needle in one bit, in here, go here, Okay, it's getting tight. We're still okay. Through there. Oops. Oh, we're all right. Just a lot of noise from me. There. And then back through the same little hole. Not through that one. And through that one. Ow. Oh. Okay. Oh. We might be all right anyways. Or not. I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, that's a mess. Don't do what I just did, which is use the most ridiculous yarn to try this. I was using hand-dyed chenille. Don't use hand-dyed chenille. I knew going in that it was going to be a bad idea. Did it anyways. Hang on, I'll get proper stuff. Some nice pink embroidery floss. Full 6 strands. 9 inches. That should be enough. Okay, we'll start again. So we have the 1. We go through there. Through here. Go through there. Establishes that side. We're going to go back through the circle again. And get that sort of set up like that. Pull that up. Then I am just going to orient this so that it's slightly even. I'm going to rethread my needle because I'm nothing if enthusiastic. There. Ta-da. And then, can we do it? It doesn't matter. There's one. There's 2. And yeah, I can make a bow if I want. So the proof is in. Can I do the spread? And I can do the spread, not a problem. Yeah. So I have basically, this is a brad-like in that there is a center point and then 2 anchors on either side. So we don't need brads. We can use little, we could use buttons or little bits of paper buttons. I'm just, oh fine, I'm gonna do a bow. It'd be fancy. Oh my gosh. No. This double bow is intense. There, just so it doesn't come off. There we are. Good enough. And then let's reach back over here. I probably should put a flower or something on there. And that can then comme ça. Ha ha! So we did 2 things today. A lot of work, but fun work. I really like this. This could be something that I will do again in the future. And where's my other card? Is it over here somewhere? It's drawing. I don't know where it is. Here it is. And we did this, which is a, can be a belly band. It could be even a side tuck if I wanted to. Though a side tuck should be a little bit wider. But in any event, there we are. And then I can put something like that down for this. So that is all for now. I think we are making headway. Oh, one more thing before I go. I wanted to do sort of tags and little labels and stuff. And I have created some asemic writing in the two contrast colors, the green and the blue, so that when I create little labels, then they have some visual interest beyond just the color. So there we are, more prep work. So that is all for now. We'll be back soon with some more fun and games, because we're not even halfway through working through the pile of ideas. Please take the very best care of yourself and stay out of trouble. And I will see you real soon. Bye now.